Have you ever wondered, with all those perfume books about perfume making in the industry and what you should read? I've gone through all these books. I'm going to tell you which one you need to read and the only one you need for your collection. So stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. This is Joel the Nose, coming to you from Miami and proudly wearing my Inter Miami FC football club jacket. And for you soccer or football fans out there, I'm a big one. Anyways, let me get right into this video. It's going to be a really quick one. I get asked from people, some of the subscribers, talk about the different books that I've kind of mentioned over the years that I've read on perfume, the perfume industry. This is actually my collection of books, a lot of great books from Chandler Bird. A lot of you have read that, to Perfume, the story of murder. Everyone's read that one. That's more obviously of a novel or fiction. These are all non-fiction books about perfume that I'm talking about, including this classic by Roja Dove, which is just an incredible book to have for anybody to have in your collection, especially for like a good, kind of coffee table book. But there's one book that I'm telling you, I have all these books and they're all very useful and very resourceful. I read every one a couple times. There's one book that you really need, and you don't really need anything else. And it's also the smallest, the most condensed, and the easiest to read. And what is that? That is by Jean-Claude Elena, and that is Perfume, The Alchemy of Scent. He's written a number of books. I have a few of his books here. They're all great. They're all just, obviously Jean-Claude Elena is one of the master perfumers, legendary perfumers, was the in-house perfumer at Hermes for years. But he wrote this book, and the reason why I love it is for the casual person who maybe doesn't necessarily love to read, and I love to read, so for me, I love digging into all this stuff. The book is 100 pages long. It reads, you can literally read it in a couple nights if you want to sit down and do it. And it goes through it gives a brief history of perfume making. So you get that. It then goes into the different notes. It talks about synthetics. It talks about how things are measured, volatility. It talks about natural materials. It talks about how the things that he typically uses. He lists the roughly 200 or so main fragrance notes that he uses in his collection, so you have a good idea of that. It talks about marketing. It talks about learning how to become a perfumer. It talks about the costs. It talks about bringing it to market. I mean, just everything you want to know about perfume making and the business and the history and the notes, and even gets into the science and talks about the nose and smell and odor and how our brain and emotions and chemistry is all involved, and biology. All of the other books kind of all touch on that stuff in much longer forms, and this one does all of it in just 100 pages. You can see 100 pages very quick. So this is the book I recommend. Again, Perfume, The Alchemy of Scent, Jean-Claude Elena. You can get it on Amazon. I cannot recommend it more for those of you who want to dig a little bit deeper and want to learn more about perfume, the industry, perfume making, and all that cool stuff. So there you go. This is Joel the Nose. I will be back soon with another video. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you later.